Okay, welcome back. This is quite interesting. We have our first sit down of the day, and we're talking with the brand consultant of Miss Africa and the reigning queen of Miss Africa. We have Femi and Neurite in the house. Great to have you guys here. Femi is the brand consultant. Of course, he cannot. I said reigning queen. He cannot be the queen. So Femi is the brand consultant, and of course, the queen herself with the is that a tiara or a crown?
Ah, it's a beautiful crown.
It's a crown. It's not
because a tiara is more frontal.
Tiara is half.
Yeah. This is a crown.
It's not confusing.
They say there's a tiara when it has more stones.
No. It's not confusing. It's not confusing. See, let me look forward to you and explain it to you.
Crown is a crown.
No, it's just very simple. Plantain and banana. The crown is plantain. The tiara is like banana.
How do you know that?
Something like that. So this is a crown. Wonderful. It's lovely. I love the red gemstones and all that.
Fit for a queen.
It is. Aww. It is. It's actually like the best crown I've seen.
Thank you.
Like seen, not on. Great to have you. Welcome. Okay, so now Miss Africa 2016-2017 Queen. What is the whole Miss Africa about? We have a plethora of pageants. There are pageants everywhere.
Yeah.
There's Miss Africa, there's Miss Nigeria, there's Miss Lagos, there's Miss Ojo Elegba, there's Miss Ajegule. We even we have Miss Ikeja campus. You
Miss
know,
Nigeria,
Miss RTTV, everything and all of that. What is it different? What is Miss Africa all about? Let's start with you, Femi.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Miss Africa organization thought it wise that we should do a pageant cutting across Africa, you know, and with a good cause towards climate change. Because we realize that a lot of youth are not really aware of climate change and the need to be conscious, to be eco-friendly and all that. So, you know, youth are much more inclined to anything entertainment, you know, pageant, music. And so we said, okay, let's use a pageant and all that. It's an initiative by a state government. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the state government. Yeah, the state, Cross River State.
Cross River State, okay.
State government, you know, initiated it last year. And then we pass across the message of climate change, the consciousness of changing your attitude, your behavioral attitude, you know, towards reducing the effects of climate change and towards reducing the effects of a dirty environment and what's result to floods and all that kind of stuff, you know, like the recent flood in Lagos, you know. So basically, this pageant is geared towards climate change, towards environmental consciousness.
But this is not fair. This is not fair. Yeah. She will cause too much heat. She's causing so much heat around here. I mean,
talking about beauty.
Yeah, she's causing so. I mean, climate change. We should have somebody that will cause so much of. But then you are the first inaugural queen of Miss Africa 2016-2017. What does it mean to you? What did it mean when you're wearing the crown? And you know, you are now an advocate for climate change, right?
Sure. Yes, ambassador.
Of course, you have an ambassador for climate change and all that. What does it mean to you wearing this crown? What does the crown signify?
Well, first and foremost, good morning Lagos, good morning Nigeria, good morning Africa. Okay. And to me, it's a great responsibility above all, because from the moment that I was crowned Miss Africa, I had to be the image, the voice, and the feel of many things that revolved around the effects of climate change. So I think above all, it was a great initiative, using a young soul to penetrate through younger souls' mentality and just kind of conscientize them on the importance of going green, on the importance of going eco-friendly, on the importance of protecting the environment, you know, giving back from what we take away. So being Miss Africa, it's not only, to me, it's not only about being seen as the ambassador of the African beauty across the world. It goes deeper than that. It goes beyond just being seen as a beauty, but I also have to be seen and heard as the voice, obviously, of many things that revolve around the effects of climate change.
Okay, you can call in. You can call in 0700 000 7288 and talk to them. But we have a whole lot to talk about and all of that. Okay, so that's as per the environment and all of that. Let's go to the pageant in itself and all of that. How did it all go down? By the way, you have an interesting story of how you came to compete and all of that. Can you tell us about that?
I did. So I am from Angola. I was born in Angola, but I live in South Africa. And last year was the first time that the Miss Africa organization hosted a Miss Africa, and it happened in Cross River State, Calabar. Like always, they go across African states, and they have auditions with different African women. So the only, obviously, for you to participate, the only thing you need to be is an African woman. So they also went to South Africa to have auditions. I was unaware of the existence of Miss Africa. So they had auditions in South Africa. There was a girl that was approved and she was chosen to go represent my country, Angola, in Miss Africa. So what happened was, 2 days before she actually had to fly to Nigeria to participate, she had a family emergency, so she couldn't fly anymore. So then the Miss Africa organization on the spot had to find somebody to replace her soon as possible, and God made that everything led to me. I had participated in Miss Angola, South Africa, which I won in 2012. So when the Miss Africa organization contacted the lady that, you know, set me out, where's a salon, she was like, who can I think of? My name popped into her head, okay? So I had to send pictures on the spot. I had to send them my profile, and I was approved. So I literally had less than 2 days to convince my family, convince myself that I'm
just
going.
Before you go on, we have Daniel on the line. Daniel is calling right here in Lagos. Hello, Daniel, good morning. Hello, Daniel. Okay, sorry about that. Once again, you can also call 0814-0000-283 and 284. Okay, so you had 2 days.
Yes, I had 2 days to literally convince myself that this pageant was legit, because I mean, I found out about it 2 days before I actually, before I actually had to fly. So the good thing is that the Miss Africa organization has everything available in the internet. There's nothing that you want to know that they don't have it put out there in the platform. So basically I had to convince my brother as well. He's like, my older brother's like, Neurite, are you crazy? You're going to Nigeria for the first time, alone. No, forget it.
You didn't have enough time to plan or
exactly
anything.
my point. But the one thing that convinced him is the advert that Miss Africa had on CNN. And he watches CNN, he knows it's a very legit, show, so they wouldn't play with something so serious. Okay. And that was like, okay, you know what? He's like, I told him, at the end of the day, even if I don't win the crown, I have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, yeah.
So why not? So there I was. And a week after, I was crowned Miss Africa. Divine intervention is what I call it.
Nice.
God was present.
Nice. Okay, so what do you think made her win? How did she stand out from the bunch of other girls?
Okay. I'm going to say my own side of the story, personal story.
Okay.
Like she said, she came in late, to the camp because, obviously because of her story. Yeah. We already went to Obodo Ranch for the first part of the camping before coming to Tinapa for the second phase. So she was already at Tinapa. So when we got in, I know that she came out, because they're all dressed in white and all that. So who's this, She has this aura. She came in, she was laughing, smiling. She has not seen any of us before. She has not met any of the girls before. She was just everywhere, I just told one of my colleagues, I said, this is small like it,
Okay, just before you go on, we have Alex on the line. Alex is right here in Lagos. Hello, Alex. Good morning. Alex.
I'm asking good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. Miss Africa, you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Alex.
Okay. And I want to ask you a question, like the Miss African thing, what is the useful impact to young youth like us?
Come again, can you repeat yourself?
The Miss African thing, what is the useful impact to a young youth like us?
Oh, useful.
Okay. Thank you, Alex. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Alex, for the question. And is what we said, this is not just a beauty pageant that crowns a person based on her looks. It also crowns somebody based on her ability to withstand the ground as the ambassador of climate change in Africa. So seeing that it's a very big problem, not only in Africa, but across the globe, but Africans at the end of the day are the ones that suffer the most. Because, I mean, you have all those developed countries that have enough money to kind of sustain themselves. When things like climate change happen and we as Africans still depend on agriculture to kind of sustain ourselves, it is important that we start acting now and we start making a change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as an ambassador of climate change, you
he was saying something. Okay. Let's get down with what he was saying. We're talking about how, the aura, how it developed, how you already picked the winner before the show started.
No, lie.
No. I just whispered, I said, no, this is not our winner. That's not what I said. I said, this is more like it, you know. She has a good spirit, you know, she's all smiling
Femi,
and related.
the first time you saw a spirit, how did you do this, Femi?
Because first of all, I'm a spirit in a body.
Yeah.
You are a spirit.
Femi's project now, we're talking now. You have taking it on our level now.
Let me preach here.
Tell me, I've got the spirit. We're talking project. I'm saying, okay, you will do Miss Africa spirit.
Yeah, he's on the spirit of the African spirit, the spirit of beauty queen, you know.
Okay, all right.
I saw it in her, and then, you know, and I said, well, let's see how it goes and all that, you know. So, you know, that is when I realized that, okay, this lady, there are a lot of smart people there. She's not just, but, you know, I saw what I saw, you know, personally, you know, that's what I'm saying, you know. So, but there are a lot of smart African queens, you know, about 18 of them from different African countries.
How many countries participated?
18 of them
18 countries.
yeah.
Okay, one from each country.
One from each country. So you can imagine, you know.
And we had Nigeria
and the best.
there.
Yeah, we had Nigeria.
Wow.
So you can imagine, you know. So
What did Nigeria carry?
No.
What position?
top 5? I
No,
think.
she didn't.
She didn't get
No, she
top
did not.
five.
What did she
She
get to?
participated.
Yeah.
She didn't even get into the top
Top
5.
5, you say.
In our home ground.
No, nothing.
so-
This is an African continent.
I know now.
You know, but
it's our home.
if you're to be biased about it, then don't organize.
We're not biased now.
No,
At least top 10 now. You should
It's just, you know, this is not being bad. It's just being.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so
Don't mind
basically, you know, so she's, you know, for me, you know, I realized what I realized, the spirit of a beauty queen, you know, being ability to relate with strangers, you know, and all that, even though others were, but, you know, you can rate. You can rate it and all that. So, and she's
Just before you go on, Femi, we have Samuel on the line. Samuel is calling right here in Lagos. Hello, Samuel. Good morning. Samuel. Samuel. How many times did I call you? Okay, hello, Samuel. Good morning.
Good morning, I can hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Samuel.
Good morning. I just want to comment on Miss Abdul Queen. She's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Samuel was gone.
You heard what he said? I didn't hear what he said.
I want
She
to
said she's so
compliment.
pretty.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she got that part.
Yeah.
You just
I know you got that part too.
I didn't get that part. I didn't really get that part. You know, okay, so all right, so that was it for you. All right, so now you got 18 girls. How long did they spend in camp? How long did you guys spend in camp?
A week.
A week.
A
Yeah.
week in
From beginning.
Obudu Ranch and then
Okay.
a week in Tinapa. So that's
In
2
Tinapa.
weeks altogether. Yeah.
All right.
What was it like in Obodo Cattle Ranch?
No,
I didn't go 'cause I came
go. Yeah, that's what I'm
late.
saying. You know, we
Yeah.
were already
Yeah. I'm
because
sorry
of
that I
the
was-
situation. You know.
Rita is on the line. Rita is right here in Lagos. Hello, Rita.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Rita. Go ahead, Rita.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I love your crown.
Oh.
Beautiful on you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, thank you, Rita. Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Oh,
Especially
thank
your
you.
eyes. Eyes beautiful. I just love your
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Rita, there's a difference between she looks beautiful and she is beautiful. There are two different things. She doesn't look beautiful, she is beautiful.
Oh,
So let's
let's get that clear.
let's get that. Okay, all right. But then we have another call. We have Shalom on the line. Shalom is calling from Oyo State. Hello, Shalom. Good morning. Shalom. Good morning. Shalom. Peace. Okay, I think we lost our call. Okay, so now, so it was 1 week in Tinapa, right?
Yes.
1 week in
Yes,
Tinapa and all
Tinapa.
over. Okay, so walk us through walk us through till you won the crown. Very fast. Just walk us through.
Okay. So I arrived in Nigeria, went across River State, Calabar, and walked into Tinapa. By the time we got into Tinapa, because we were 5 girls that went late,
Okay.
I think the next day, after we arrived, the other girls came back to Tinapa. So that was the one day where we all were together. You know what? Throughout the show, or throughout the contest, I kept on saying to myself, what are they actually looking for? Because if we were to look at the stereotype of an African woman, is it the darker skin? Is it the hair, you know, the afro hair? What is it exactly that they're looking for? Because this has to be a representative of African beauty.
Just before you go on, Peter is on the line. Peter is right here in Lagos. Nobody's calling from Calabar. After people hosted this. Hello, Peter. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Peter.
Yeah, I just want to comment on Miss Africa.
You want to? Is she the only one here? Femi is here too. You want to comment about Miss Africa? Brand consultant. No, don't mind me. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't mind me, Peter. Go ahead. Hello, Peter. You can imagine. Femi, I called you.
No, please don't come
Femi. Let's know. Femi is not part of this interview.
The focus, please. Yeah.
It's only not back. Please call back. Okay, very fast. Just walk us through. Very fast.
Yeah, so we met the other girls, and like I was saying, I was very confused as to what it was that they were actually looking for. But instead of focusing on what they were looking for, I told myself, Neurite, stop it. And do the best that you can be.
Wow.
So from the moment that I took that decision to be the best that I could be, I think it was like the best decision ever, because then I could relate with the other girls better without having to think, oh, she's such a big competition. Like maybe she's being fake, because you know how girls are, girl.
Yes.
So I was like, you know, so maybe what's going.
Okay. Great. She knows. She's just catching the cue. Great man is on the line. Great man is here in Lagos. Hello, great man.
Hello, good morning. I want to say hi to everyone. And I'd like to talk to the girl that said that she's beautiful.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. You want to tell her you just
Yeah, I'm
did?
going ahead. I'm talking right now.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful, and you should be the brand you want.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your call.
Yeah.
Great man.
No question.
Great man.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that's all.
compliments.
I thought you were stuttering at some point. Okay, well, thank you very much, great man. Thank you very much. Thank you, great man. Very fast, so you get done with this too. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, and then I made the five girls with whom I flew with, we became like a very tight bond. I don't know if it's because we already had time with each other or whatever, but we became, so I was just thinking to myself, you can't please everyone, whether you like it or not. You do good or bad, people will always criticize you. They'll always have something to say. So I obviously chose the ones that I felt most comfortable around, which were the girls that I flew with. I kept my zone, I kept my focus regardless of anything else, because at the end of the day, we were there for a purpose, which was winning the crown. So being friends was a bonus. It wasn't my priority. So basically it was that. And then on the day of the show, I wasn't nervous, funny enough. I had, you have that anxiety, like you just wanted to get over and done with, because you've been in that academy for a week and you're so confused because you don't know what they're really looking for. I wasn't nervous. I was excited mostly. And there was just a positive aura that I had, that I just felt. I was like, you know what, regardless of whether I win the crown or not, I came here for the experience, and if I live with the crown, that's the least of my worries. I want to live here with networking. I want to live here with contacts, so that even if I don't win the crown, I want to come back to Nigeria and know I can work around whatever it is I can be involved in. So I had nothing to lose. Like I said, at the end of the day, I was just like, may the best winner win the crown, and hopefully it's me. And
you did.
God made it.
What is the prize? What did you win?
Okay, so the Miss Africa Beauty Pageant's prize for the Queen is $25,000 in cash prize money and a brand new car.
In cash?
In
Were
cash.
you given the money?
I was given the money cash.
She's my friend. She's my new friend. Like, we're like friends.
Wow. Wow. Is that how it is? No, I'm joking. And obviously the first runner-up.
Okay. Actually, I was actually calculating the money. That's over 8
It's not a joke.
That's almost like 10 M.
It's not a joke.
When they were there, I was just calculating. Wow, 0, 0, that's 2 points.
Exactly.
Times 3 or 4. We don't know, the rate now changes anyhow, but the rate has had 10. I think
that's a lot of
so
money.
they enter almost like 10 M.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an investment, and it's a very positive investment.
Wait. You live in South Africa?
I live in South Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to convert rand, dollar rands. Go ahead, don't mind me. I'm just thinking, I'm seeing different things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the Cross River State government basically invested in this pageant because they really think that there's no price that can pay a person that can help decrease the effects of climate change. So whatever it is, if it means investing $50,000 worth of price in cash, which is what the Miss Africa is, because there's the winner, the first runner-up, and the second runner-up.
That's wonderful. I like that.
Exactly.
And even the remaining of them were given
a participation prize.
Top 10.
No, all of them.
No. This makes sense.
Because
I don't like the winner takes all and then you forget.
No. Because what happened is
everybody became a winner.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
exactly
right now in the 18 African countries, they represent their country.
Yes, the ambassadors in their respective countries.
So what did the Nigerian get?
She got what every other person got.
What did she get?
She got everything everybody got.
Okay.
So this
is
the chief ambassador.
Yes.
So wonderful.
She covers the,
This is great. Now, what's the most challenging thing in camp? Let's say, let's get intellect, or maybe what question? I know you must have been asked a question or something. Which one?
Yes.
Which one was the most challenging thing? Let's say intellectually that that got to you during the course of the competition.
I have to say, and without a doubt, it's what people were commenting even after the show.
Okay.
That as I was on the stage, there's only so much you can actually analyze. People will see you, some will think you beautiful, some won't. But from the moment that I answered that question, that was like the cherry on top.
Which one was that?
My question was, if I were crowned Miss Africa, how would I use the platform, obviously, to help reduce the effects of climate change, if I'm not mistaken?
Okay. And what was your answer?
Oh.
Because, by the way, just before I get to your answer, there's this particular pageant. No, seriously, it was this pageant. And then they asked someone, they were all Nigerians.
Yeah.
They asked her for the name of the president of the country.
Of Nigeria?
Of Nigeria. And the girl goes, Doctor.
Oh my God.
Doctor.
You don't get the pageant. The governor who was sponsoring this, he cancelled the pageant.
Yeah,
I think that was so cool. Because a number of people, I must say, are skeptical. They've come to identify beauty with
no
dumbness.
Thank you.
With being dumb. I mean, pardon me. They've come to identify, beauty and
we're trying to change all
no
of that.
brains. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what was your answer? Because you sound extremely intelligent.
Oh, wow.
I remember
so what was your
part of her answer if she doesn't remember. I remember.
Of course you do.
Okay, give your answer there. Yeah, just give your answer.
Okay.
So what is the effect? Notori. You want to ask? Notori. Yeah. So what's going to be? What would you do if you win the crown?
Queen of
to
Africa.
to affect climate
So
change.
obviously I greeted.
No, do it. I want you to act.
Okay.
Do it the same way.
I might not do it exactly the same way, but
just
let's improvise.
Your best. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Cross River State. Good evening, Angola. Good evening, Africa. Thank you for the question. If I was crowned the Queen of Africa and the Ambassador of Climate Change, I would have people be part of my team. Because for as much as climate change is a big phenomenon, people are not very aware of it. And that's what I want to tell people to know. That's what I want to tell people, that alone I can be heard, but only together can we make a change.
Femo,
So that was like the cherry. It wasn't exactly like that because I had to answer on the spot and I didn't know what the question was. So I missed, it was just divine intervention that was in me and kind of made me verbally
like a flow.
Yeah, be very fluent. But it was based on that. And this quote, alone I can be heard, but only together can we make a change, went viral. Like it went, guys.
Yeah, where do you pick that quote from?
I literally made it up. I know it's very good and it sounds very intelligent, but I literally made it up.
Great one. I wish we had more time, but then we have to round up. Incidentally, the President of the United States doesn't really believe in climate change.
He
pulled out of the Paris Agreement.
We'll bring him back.
I know.
He pulled out. So if we had more time, we would have spoken about that.
But that's what you get for having a businessman as a president. He'll have his personal interest at heart above anything.
But I see he's getting closer to the president of France right now.
Exactly.
So I'm sure they'll convince him.
They might have to renegotiate terms for the Paris Agreement on climate change.
Yes.
Wonderful. It was great having you guys.
Thank you so much.
How do we hit you guys up on social media?
Okay, you can hit us up on our website, www.missafrica.tv. You can also hit us up on our IG, Miss Africa 2017_Calabar. And then you can follow her up at Neurite Mendes.
She can say for us. What's your own family?
So obviously you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and it's all the same name, which is Neurite Mendes. Neurite-MENDES. Yeah, Neurite Mendes. And follow. You're gonna get, you know, more feedback as to the work that I've been doing, more feedback regarding the Miss Africa as well. For the pretty ladies that are planning on participating, this is your opportunity, guys. Do not, I mean, we need a representative from Nigeria. Yeah. So if you do want to represent Nigeria, just go onto our websites on Instagram and you get more information as to how to register and participate.
You speak Portuguese, right?
I do, fluently.
Okay, let's just round up with something Portuguese. Thank people out there, and we're rounding off. This is the RTV Breakfast Show. Let's do it in Portuguese.
Okay.
This is the RTV Breakfast Show, and anything you just want to say, just add RTV Breakfast Show, and you can say any other thing in Portuguese you want to say. Okay, go ahead.
E aqui estou eu no RTV Breakfast Show. Muito obrigado por me terem aqui no programa e agradeço-vos. Hopefully, eu vou voltar bem breve.
Wow.
Obrigado.
De nada.
Do the bang. Your head is there.
Okay, all right. We've had a wonderful time with Neurite and, of course, Femi. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, it's entertainment news.